It was in 2017 when he attended an international conference that he received a summarily firing letter for absenteeism. According to him, the supervisors were aware of his absence as he applied for leave before traveling. Goraseb said that upon his dismissal, he discovered that the supervisor was just filling his leave applications without approving them and passing them on to the Human Resources Office. He was fired without a hearing as, according to his supervisors, he absented himself for more than a month without notification, which is a dismissible offense in the public service. He had raised a number of other issues encountered and flowing out of his dismissal and fight for reinstatement.
Public service rot is from the leadership. And many a times we are blaming the political leadership, meaning the Prime Minister, Right Honourable Prime Minister. Of course, the Right Honourable Prime Minister is ultimately responsible as the principal officer of governance. Now, the public service rot that I'm referring to is particularly directed to the management, executive management of the Office of Prime Minister and the public service. The administrative and management rot that results in the corruption that is rife in our country. And as Her Excellency Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah said, we must treat corruption as treason.
Goraseb also accused the executive leadership at the Office of the Prime Minister of failing in their duties. He was dismissed in 2017 for alleged abscondment, but was found not guilty by the Office of the Labour Commissioner in 2023, which ordered his reinstatement. The OPM was directed to reimburse him for loss of income, but to date, this has not happened, he claims. Iben Nashandi, who is the accounting officer at the Office of the Prime Minister, responded by stating that all aggrieved employees know the proper channels to follow if they have grievances. However, Goraseb shared the last communication he had with Nashandi, which said that he should no longer communicate with him and erased the executive director's number from his phone. Goraseb also claims to have engaged the Public Service Commission to intervene in his matter and provided a detailed explanation of all the incidences and what he alleged were an entire office conspiring to get rid of him. The response, he said, from the Public Service Commission was to list individually his grievances, which he said was detailed in the dossier he submitted. Currently, Goraseb has been reinstated but is still fighting for compensation of his loss of income of more than 5 years, as well as a possible transfer to the Namibian Sports Commission, which was in the process before his dismissal. Lastly, he demanded action and criticized the current positioning of the Public Service Commission under the Office of the Prime Minister, arguing that it compromises the Commission's ability to function impartially. He says to provide services effectively and efficiently, the Commission is supposed to be an independent agency that handles public service management issues without interference or influence from the Office of the Prime Minister.